How many dead children at the hands of CPS does it take for us activists to stand united? How many will it take? I ask this question because so far it seems like we have not seen enough death. We have not seen enough children savagely killed at the hands of the Gestapo. The problem is we're not united. Let this part sink in. For every child that dies at the hands of CPS, it is a message from CPS that these children's lives had no meaning. Really let that sink in for a moment. Sounds a little far-fetched, right? But is it? An agency that's supposed to be protecting children, and yet they do a worse job than those that they claim to be protecting the children from. So, when does it stop? I'm making this video because it's been brought to my attention in the last 30 minutes that at the hands of Child Protective Services that another child has been killed. And this bothers me on so many levels. It bothers me because this is a government-funded agency that, because of piss-poor policies, piss-poor laws, and shitty fucking politicians who are racketeering millions off of this, that these children are being subjected to this kind of stuff. That these children are not only being psychologically traumatized and tormented by being ripped away from their families, who most never did anything to deserve it other than some fucktard with a paranoia made a phone call. And these children endure abuse after abuse after abuse and ungodly amount of death. And meanwhile, these advocates, they do nothing. And that bothers me even more. Is the fact that I scout out these groups on Facebook all the time. And the amount of division I see. There are times I just want to go on to my page, write articles about these people in specific, and just crucify the holy shit out of them. Because they make me sick. They make me sicker than CPS does. Because CPS, we already know what they are and what they stand for. These advocates, a lot of them, are under this facade. They are saying, hey, we're going to help you out, blah, 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 and they never do. You know, I'm willing to help anybody out. The only thing I require is documentation. It covers my butt, covers the family's butt. But I can decipher what parts of those documentation are fabricated. So with that being said, it's time to unite.